Hello friends, in this lesson I'll teach you how to manage multiple layers in Photoshop. We have this Photoshop document open which has lots of different layers. Now this is a simple example in which there are several layers. I had a chance to work with a document with more than 100 layers. So it becomes very important to organize the layers. Photoshop has some very good options for doing that. One of them, and my favorite, is the ability to group the layers. A group is like a folder with different files into it. To create a group, click on this folder icon here. See, it has created a new group for me and I'll call it orange leaf. Let's click the objects relating to the orange leaf and drag them to this group. This is related, this is related, and this is related. Now click and drag them to this group. Now they are a part of this group now. If I minimize it, I can expand it or I can hide it. Now I have made several groups like right leaf, the left leaf, the orange leaf which I've just created, this blue leaf and this small leaf shadow. We can also make nested groups. For example, if I want to group both these leaves, the orange and blue, let's create a new group and call it big leaves. Now I will simply drag the blue leaf and the orange leaf and drag it into big leaves. Now this big leaves is another group which contains two groups of blue leaf and orange leaf. Now if I switch this off, all of them are hidden. This is a great way of moving many elements together. You don't have to go to every element and shift select all of them to move them together. Cool. Now to take an element out of a group, just click it and drag it out like so. I'll put it back into the group. This is a great way of organizing things. There is another method to move together two or more elements without grouping them. This is called linking the layers. To do this, we need to select two or more layers and select this link icon here. Suppose we want to select only the shapes of the big leaves. I'll select this one and another one, this one. Now see, if I select only one layer, this link icon is grayed out. As soon as I select another layer, it becomes available. Let's click it and these two layers are linked together. Despite of being in two separate groups, we can move them together. Just click one of them and start moving. It is a great method of linking two layers which are in different groups at different places. It saves us the time to hunt for those two layers and select them and move them. We can just link them, click on one, the other follows it. Now you can see that when this layer is selected, we can see this linked icon here. It shows that it is linked to another layer. But if I select another layer, it does not show that icon. Cool. Now to unlink two layers, just click on those two layers and click on this and they are unlinked. The last thing that I want to show is we can assign colors to the layers. To do so, go to a layer, right click and assign any color you want. Suppose I assign blue color. Now this layer, the color of the layer is blue, but it does not affect the document anywhere. This can be done to segregate and recognize the particular layers. That's all for this lesson, friends. See you at the next lesson.